Excuse me, guys, I just took a shower because this deck is absolutely disgusting and I had to take a shower after playing it. If you are someone that is nostalgic for Face Hunter and Undertaker, I got some good news and I got some bad news. The bad news is we don't really have a card like Undertaker that really synergizes with a bunch of Death Rattle effects, but you know what we do have? We do have Face Hunter that has a lot of tools right now. It's got 0 mana 5/5s, it's got board generation, it's got probably one of the most busted locations that is playable in Hearthstone right now. We've got animal companions, we've got bunch of tokens, we've got random beasts, we've got buffs, we've got Leroy. Like, what more do you want in a deck like this? And the best part about this deck is that it's just very, very simple. Right now in Hearthstone, we are seeing a surge of Hunter and Paladin players, as these are the best decks in the game at the lower ranks, which means that they are going to be the most popular decks that you are going to see on your Legend grind. I will say that Paladin is probably looking Omega busted at Legend, but Hunter I'm still not 100% sold on yet, because there are ways of being able to beat this deck. Case in point, if you're playing Wheel Warlock and you time a Defile at the right time and the Hunter has played all of their cards, then you will just simply lose the game as the Hunter. So this is one of those decks to where there are moments where you just need to throw everything onto the field as quickly as possible. But against some of the AoE decks, you're going to have to separate your turns to where you actually have a little bit of pressure every single turn instead of just pressuring everything all at once. Because like I said, a good AoE can absolutely destroy this deck. But we do have card draw with Barak Kodobane, which is a free card in the deck, so it makes it a little less expensive. Ziliax actually finds his way into this deck as giving your minions +1/+1 and reduce his cost for every minion in play. So there are some situations to where you can play Ziliax for 0 mana and buff your entire board. But the real winner of this deck, and the real reason why I believe that this archetype is going to be good, is because of RC Rampage. There's a very important interaction you have to know with this card that I'm not going to explain. I'm just going to say to watch the clips coming up ahead. I think it's the last game in the video, and it'll makes it very apparent about how this card works. Be aware of how your cards work. And again, I'm not gonna spoil the moment in case you guys haven't seen it, because it's very funny. But this card is absolutely busted and gives us more synergy with the location, with Jungle Gym. Jungle Gym is absolutely perfect for a deck like this because we're generating a bunch of little token beasts cards, and that's the big distinction with this card. It's not just for every single minion on the field, it is for your beasts. So you have to run this in a deck that runs cards like the 4-drop and like Remote Control. Remote Control, a fantastic card in order to build up a board, build up the RC Hounds, as well as giving yourself just something to do on turn 2 and mitigate your threats from your opponent. The real power of this deck relies on the Observer of Myth giving you a ridiculous amount of burst all at once. I find it funny that I think this is a Spirit Wolf, but these have been rotated out of the expansion, so it's still living in Hearthstone one way or another. But the real power of this deck is like sticking a bunch of 1/1s, then you can play Observer of Myths into your Awakened Tremors in order to give everything +1 attack. You can even get cards from your Patchwork pals like your Misha or your Huffer, getting Huffer, playing them, and then immediately giving them +1 attack with Myths. Absolutely busted. But this deck just has so much burst and so much combo out of nowhere that I feel like it's extremely easy for a new player to pick this up and have success with it. So if you are somebody that is trying to get into Hearthstone for the first time and you want a deck just to get used to the game, I would highly recommend either crafting this deck or crafting the next deck, which I have for Paladin. Paladin is looking Omega good right now, but I wanted to wait a little bit before looking at Paladin because the lists are already going under some massive changes. But this list is relatively staying the same, and I really don't think it's going to be going anywhere. One other thing I want to talk about is Saddle Up. Saddle Up works really well with cards like Sneaky Snakes, as well as cards like your Remote Control, as well as the RC Rampage. If you can like coin into RC Rampage and then play Saddle Up, you are getting a bunch of 3 mana beasts. Now, I'm not just going to look at all the beasts because the stats are what's important. The effects really aren't that good, but you're usually getting like a 3/3 or better from the Saddle Up, so that's the reason why this goes into the deck. But there might be reasons to cut this card for the simple point that if you're not already on the field, this can be a dead card in your hand. But I think that the synergy works way too well with Sneaky Snakes, because even on like turn 5, you can play double Sneaky Snakes into Saddle Up, and then you're setting up for another board. But regardless, this is probably the weakest card in the deck, and I just wanted to go ahead and say this because there are some people that are like, wait, it doesn't deal face? Why aren't we playing like cards like Kill Command? I honestly don't know why we're not playing Kill Command. I guess this deck has enough gas and just doesn't care about the extra 5 damage, but whenever I think about Beasts and Face Hunter, I think Kill Command. So maybe this does have a spot in the deck, but as of right now, this is the list that most people are playing, and I've had some success with it. One more thing I should talk about before we jump into the game clips is what exactly do you want to keep on the mulligan? It's very simple. You want to keep your RC Rampage, you want to keep your Jungle Gym, you want to keep Patchwork Pals, Remote Control, and your 1-drops. There are some times where you could probably keep Wand Maker depending on if you have like a 1-drop into a 2-drop. I will keep Saddle Up if I have cards like Sneaky Snake already in hand. Probably wouldn't keep this card in any other matchup. However, there also might be some arguments to keeping Camouflage Mount on coin, especially if you have Sneaky Snakes. But Vicious Slither Spear and Bananas, like, this is one of those decks where you want to keep cards in combination with each other. Otherwise, you're just going to keep cards as a 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop, so that way you can have that perfect curve. But the mulligan this deck can be a little bit tricky, but once you start playing this deck, you'll understand what cards to keep in the right situation. Because this is one of those Hearthstone decks that is very easy to understand what you're doing wrong, and therefore you can maximize your next game with it. So learn from your mistakes, go face when it's necessary, which is literally all the time, and you too can have success with what I like to call broken token hunter. And don't forget, if you do enjoy this kind of content, feel free to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, maybe check out the Patreon if you want to get coaching, deck optimizations, or even shout outs in future videos. But thank you so much for making it to the end of this deck intro, and we'll see you for the next video. Okay, so we got the 1 and 2. Do we even bother keeping Slither Spear if we don't have a spell? But at the same time, no, we just always keep the curve. If I had Bananas, maybe I could keep this, but no. He should make like himself and make the game disappear. Yep. He should just disappear.
Greetings, traveler.
He should just yeet himself from the game because he knows it's what the community wants. Destroy a hero tech card? Dude, where is it? Wait, what? Is this really? No, please, no. The moment I play, no, I'm not even gonna entertain the idea. I'm not even gonna entertain the idea. It's not. No way. There's no way. There is no way. I refuse to believe. I refuse to believe. All right, so this is Overheal then. I can deal with Overheal. So we just Tempo King, right? Get some stuff on the field so that way this could be better. At the same time, we could just do this into Leok. What is this? This is Token Hunter. This is apparently the deck that is overtaking the top ranks. As well as the lower ranks. Turns out it's just a good deck. So do this. Get the Leok. Trade this here. Trade this here. Like, he's got it clear now. Seems pretty good, but does it beat Warrior? I think this deck could beat Warrior. But you can't just, you know, vomit everything. You gotta be very careful with your cards. Wait, that gets Holy Nova, doesn't it? Oh, that's it? Dude, that's it? Oh, no. Oh, no. That's it, dude? Alright, well.
No one's going to believe this.
It is finished. You weep.
It's pretty disgusting. That is fairly disgusting. Bleh. Bleh. This is my least favorite kind of Hearthstone. Is Lamal, you didn't find an AoE, I just win. Why do we do this to ourselves, man? The pursuit of content has got us lost. Speak for yourself, Spark. Dude, I love chatting with no hands. I absolutely love chatting with no hands. All right, so I could have kept the 5/5. The only reason I didn't keep it is because I am Omega-eyeing on the Sneaky Snakes into the Saddle Up. Some slippery little sneaks. Wait, what happens if he plays Location into me? My sneaks die. Would that ever happen? Do I seriously have to play around that? Are you kidding me? Damn it, I hate this game sometimes. Oh my god. I have to play around it. Cause suddenly if I sneaks and then they're dead and my Saddle Up doesn't do anything. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. Now that's what I call value. Now get rid of those 1/1s. Scared me for a second. Give him a break. He's playing without his hands. Bro, you don't need hands to play Hearthstone. You just need a brain. But that's the problem. Half the people that play this game don't have a brain. What game is this song from? It's from Plants vs. Zombies. Plants vs. Zombies. There's a zombie on your lawn. Okay, yo, what's going on here, bro? I'm actually high rolling. Yo. 4 HP minions, dude. All right, that worked out. I will admit that did work out. Wait, so he has 2/2s now, right? And a 3/3. Doesn't kill anything. Don't kill the bow. Oh, wait, he can't kill the bovine. I can bring back the cow. Aw, oh, dude. Cow me, dude. Okay, what is this? I'm actually having fun with Hunter. What is this nonsense? Oh, okay, never mind. I'm back to not having fun. Can I have the deck code, please? No, I don't want you playing this. Play anything else. Play literally anything else, please. I don't, all right. This deck can be a flavor, I don't care. But if it's like tier 1, I'm going to not enjoy Hearthstone. I do not want aggro meta to be completely dominant without any counterplay. All right, hold on. So I can get my bovine back again. So I wanted to save the beasts for next turn, so that way jungle gyms. So maybe it's actually better to do it this way, so that way this gets the maximum amount of value from the location. Okay. Save the bananas for the Huffer lethal. Because as of right now, this is all about who's got the better board. And I have the better board. Rip bovine. I completely fucked up on the bovine, by the way. I thought I would trade it into the 2/4 and it would die. I'm a dummy. I'm a big dummy, but at the same time, I'm still gonna win the game.
Love a little fiddle.
I should have saved it. I should have saved it. I think I'm making a lot of incorrect decisions, but I'm just so far ahead right now. I just literally can't lose. Yeah, that probably wasn't the cleanest game. Again, I'm not a Hunter player, but Saddle Up kind of soloed that game and scammed us a lot of stats. Wait, what? Isn't this just the nuts? Isn't this quite literally the nuts? What is going on, guys? Is this like actually the nuts? Do I think about Ball of Spiders in this list over Wandmaker? Probably. So there were 2 lists that were on top of HS Replay, or that were on top of Donkey when I looked up this list.
My blood boils for war.
Dude! Oh my god. Turn 2 Jungle Gym into turn 3 Jungle Gym into turn 4 RC Rampage gives me 5 minions. I summon 2 2s. And then Jungle Gyms just kills everything. Oh my god, dude.
Fire and blood.
Okay. Superman versus Aquaman. Yeah, we fought Aquaman earlier today. Are you guaranteed a legendary within the first 10 packs? I opened 9 and got nothing. I am going to save up for a golden pack on my 10th. I think the pity timers are different between those 2 packs. So if you open your 10th pack as a golden pack, you are starting the pity timer on the golden packs, are you not? So you should just open the next pack. Someone feel free to correct me if I'm wrong about that, but I don't believe I am. But what is Donkey? Donkey is another Hearthstone data website. It is run by one very, very passionate person. And if you're someone that loves data websites, then you should take notes. It's a very well done website. I would argue that Donkey is like the best for you to it's the best application for you to find decks of any variety. And it's not locked behind a paywall either. Like, it's not like HS Replay where you have to pay for premium to get legendary stats. You can look at legend stats on Donkey for free. Donkey is also working with Vicious Syndicate. I did not know that. I did not know they shared data. So there you go. Because of Donkey, we have all of these great things. Also, this turn is disgusting, by the way. Like, look at that. That's just so grody. And if he kills a minion and then I have 12, I could just Patrick Pals into Leok. Leok or Huffer. All hail the donkeys, yes. All hail Donkey. Hearthstone guru and Hearthstone mathematician extraordinaire. Or mathematician, sorry. Mathematician. Can't freaking word today. Yo, what's going on, Justin? Good to see you, man. We are doing all right. This is literally the perfect curve with this deck, by the way. How does a paladin even come back from this? There's no Samoro. Mathematician. I don't know about you guys, but I make it my mission to make Ziliax work in every deck I play this expansion. That's the thing. Ziliax could maybe be good in every single deck. Like, unironically. Alright, easiest Leok of my life. It's not quite lethal, but it's almost there. First deck we playing today? No, this is a couple of decks that we played today. This is like the third one, I think. We've played Nature Shaman. Nature Shaman didn't really feel that good, but I think I just got to give it a couple more games. We got ratted, and then I just rage quit and wanted to play something else. We've played Hand Buff Paladin. Hand Buff Paladin actually feels pretty decent. Feels pretty good. But these are, like, these two decks that we're seeing right now are, like, the popular decks that everyone seems to be flocking to for this expansion so far. What if we rat the ratters? Then if we rat the ratters, then we become the rat of the rat of the rats of the rats. And I don't want to be a rat. The fuck? Okay, he played that for 0. That's crazy. Doubling up, sure. So the lifesteal doesn't make a difference, right? Because we've got this. Yeah, it doesn't make a difference, right? Oh boy. Wait, I have this though. And I also have weapon. It doesn't matter, bro. I had so much excess damage, it wasn't even funny. I had so much excess damage, it wasn't crazy. Dude, that was the freest game I think I've seen this entire expansion. Just 1 drop, double location, 4 drop, end the game. It's that simple. That's how I envision a deck like that working. I think that my original list is pretty decent, and it'll definitely, you know, itch the scratch for people that want to play Hearthstone for fun.
My blood boils for war.
But, yeah. Let's see, do people like this deck? All right, sorry. I shouldn't have responded to a YouTube comment, but it was an easy answer. Alrighty. So this guy played Nature Shaman? Was hoping for a true mid-range Shaman to be a thing? I mean, that's what Tendril Shaman is. It's mid-range Shaman with a gimmick. Like, I literally said in the video that Tendril Shaman feels like Token Shaman, but fancy. Because you still have, like, Gift pressed with, like, Bloodlust. It still works that way, pretty effectively. What is good against this Hunter deck? I don't know yet. My first assumption is Control Warrior. Control Warrior Omega slaps this deck because it's the only matchup that I played so far when I'm like, ooh, I did not like that. So Warrior would be the answer to Hunter, which is honestly good. Remember back when Hearthstone started, Warrior wasn't the answer to Hunter. And I say this because I hated Hunter for the fact that I couldn't kill it with Warrior. Like, mid-range Hunter was so good against Warrior back in the day, it drove me crazy. It drove me insane. Why even jungle gyms? Just ship the damage. This is looking like Highlander Shaman since he's played this. Yeah, 1 mana, 1/3 Dire Maul. I mean, that's not the original deck I'm talking about. I'm talking about when Hunters used to slam Savannah Highmane on turn 6 with no second thoughts. Jam section. Oh, okay, I should have known. I should have known. I should have known. How lucky do we think we are?
Fire and blood.
I mean, I guess it's just correct to do it this way anyway. Maybe I wasn't supposed to play second location. In fact, was I not supposed to play any of them? I was thinking about Huffer, Misha into hero power, then Leroy hero power on 7 in the game. Okay, that's fine. That passes the turn. Okay. Are we just gonna end it with Leroy? The iconic end to this game. It's 8 damage. Got a board. If it survives, we've got this. And if it doesn't survive, then we could just summon the tremors and then just AoE that way. We've got lots of outs for lethal if he doesn't end up playing a taunt of some kind. But at the same time, the board is the primary issue. He needs like a volcano, but if he would have volcanoed, he should have done it first, right? For the 10 healing, his 4/4 most likely would have survived. There must be a Tempo Shaman with that card. Tempo Shaman with Sandart Elemental. I don't know, man. Highlander Shaman feels like the Tempo Shaman to me. Like, Highlander Shaman is the Tempo deck, is it not? Like, look at this. Look at this. That's Tempo. This is actually a really good utilization of the miniature. Being able to summon all of these things, right? All right, I really want to win the game with Leroy, but it doesn't look like that's happening. GG. I wanted to win with Leroy, man, but he played double taunt. Maybe Leroy will get his shot later. I doubt they touch Hunter, to be honest. They might have something they do to it. I think it's way too soon to answer what that question is. But there's definitely something that they could do if it really was a problem. Hunter best deck right now? Most popular. Is it the best? I don't know. I think Paladin is better at the moment. But I don't want to say that either one of those decks are the best right now. Like, I don't want to say that any of those decks are the best right now. Wait, Mech Rogue? Freaking what, Meat Man? We're playing Mech Rogue. Why are we playing Mech Rogue? Wait, what? The whole reason why I didn't play this is because I thought there would be, like, something I would want to trade into. But if I knew there was Mech Rogue, I just would have instant play the forward one. Why isn't this deck running the 4-cost Ziliax? Because this deck we're running Ziliax that decreases in cost and gives our minions +1/+1. So we're actually running the 4-cost module. It's discount minions in play and then give your other minions +1/+1. It's literally the perfect inclusion for their deck like this. Although I should start getting the weapon online. We get the weapon online, we can start ramping up how many minions we play to play this faster. Have I given away the Paladin deck code of which on top now? I can play more Paladin later. I wanna give it another try. I wasn't very happy with my Paladin games. It was not on top of my game. What are we doing, Meat Man? Stealth. Playing a 4/1 just seems bad now. Ooh, we got the Rampage. We just keep him busy. That's the great thing about Hunter, man. Like, all you gotta do is just click face. Let your opponent deal with it. Sonya plus Mimron. Yeah, I saw Meaty doing, or it's not Meaty. I saw Dane do some stuff like this during the Theorycraft event. Sonya shenanigans with the Mimron. The deck looks fun. You saw the Tendi Shaman video? Yeah, it looks really fun, man. I think that Tendi Shaman has a legitimate way of maybe being a deck. It's probably gonna be like a tier 2 at the very best, tier 3 deck. At the apps, like I said, like at the best, but... Pit stop. I have a decent Paladin deck if you want. I'm actually curious how it would be at your rank. What's the Paladin deck? Because, I mean, hand buff Paladin's very common at Legend. Okay, so he's clearing. Okay, so I could still Rampage into Ziliax. Or do we just Rampage just... Okay, no. This is what we do. Because we've got Leok and Ziliax. These all have 3 attack now. That's why we do it this way. And like, what? This deck doesn't run AoE. It's a Mech Rogue. He's got to clean this up. Wait. Oh my god. Oh wait, that's not how that works! Oh, wait! I thought it would buff the rest of them! Oh shit! Oh god, no! It doesn't work that way! Oh god! It's fine because I still got a good turn. Oh my god! I'm so terrible at this game. That didn't quite hit the mark. How do I lose because of this now? Oh wait, he's playing Mech Rogue with. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's actually a really cool idea. Yeah, bronze rank 38. I mean, hey man, y'all are laughing, but I got a 7-7. What's good, bitches? I'm gay. Nah, I'm kidding. That's just a joke. That was to break the awkward silence. Yo. Imagine how good that would be if I just had one once. Oh my lord, man. All right, I am never making that mistake ever again.